Hare Krishna, everyone. So today we have very special guest with us, Dr. Sanjay Parida from IIT Patna. So Dr. Sanjay Parida, like he completed his PhD uh, in in electrical department from IIT Kanpur, and like he received many awards like Young Scientist Award, and he was very renowned faculty in his field. And apart from all these activities, like uh, along with Dr. Ranjan Behera, he is also involved in various social welfare activities like uh, food distribution, free educations in the nearby villages. Uh, I personally, like, I met Dr. Sanjay Pareda when he visited IIT Kanpur during our alumni retreat in 2017. So when I first saw him, his behavior was more like a friend than a faculty. So it was a very nice interaction with him in 2017. So, without delay, I would like to ask Dr. Pareda to enlighten us on the topic of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Om Prabhu. Thank you for inviting me. So, may I know how many first year students are there? Yeah. Okay. So, is it audible? Hare Om Prabhu. Hare Om, is it audible?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
it
yes,
is
it
audible.
is audible.
Okay. So, thank you. So, thank you for inviting me. So, today actually, Hare Om told me to discuss about section 1.8 of let me share it. Learn Gita and Live Gita. Learn Gita and Live Gita. So yes. Yes, so I hope it is visible to all of you. And so this is the section 1.8. So before we start, already you have every day, I think the discussion is going on about this. And this is a very beautiful uh, small book given by our sir, Professor Lakshmidhar Behra in IIT Kanpur. And perhaps you all have met him. He's a very wonderful person, in fact. Actually, I can remember I met him in 2004 when I joined PhD at IIT Kanpur. And at that time, he was our department PhD uh, advisor. In fact, he was coordinating everything. And is actually on the first interaction, you'll feel that he will take you to a homely atmosphere, very beautiful. And in fact, I have also did my TA duty, teaching assistantship, with him. I think for 1 year. So it was really wonderful. And then in IIT Kanpur, I attended many courses he conducted, Japa retreat courses and Bhagavad Gita I have attended. And all his association was beautiful because he's such a wonderful person. When he will meet, he will just pat on your head, and that is like a blessing to all of us. So it was a great, these days were great days in IIT Kanpur. In fact, Also, some bad points I'll describe when I was in IIT Kanpur of mine, when because I did not fully uh, fully use the association of sir and other devotees there. That was a bad point of mine. And here, when Ranjan Prabhu came, Dr. Ranjan Behera, I in fact took his association. And okay, so this is all about the points. And the thing is, the most important thing in our life is the most precious thing in our life is time. If we can value our time properly, if we can use our time properly in our life, then we can become successful. That is very important aspect in our life. And if we cannot value the time properly, we cannot use our time properly, then we cannot be successful. Because I have already experienced it throughout my whole career, which I passed out. And even I have seen, because I have wasted my time uselessly. So I have seen many times there is failure. That means failure in the sense we are in a suffering condition. So if we are valuing the time, we are using the time properly. That means if we are using the time means what we understand. That means, like, as a student, what is our duty? We must understand properly. And we should not waste our time unnecessarily with unnecessary talking with our friends unnecessarily. Like I have seen many times, we go to the tea shop and we sit there and gossip. Many things we gossip, from movies to the to different cricket, all these things. In fact, sheer waste of time, nothing else in our life. It will not lead to anything else in our life. So when we are in fact, when we are in the association like Bhaktivedanta Club IIT Kanpur में जो है, that is Bhaktivedanta Club of IIT Kanpur, that will in fact teach us how to value our time and how to use our time very properly. That is in fact, that teaches us very well, because there is no question of wasting of time when we're in association of Bhaktivedanta Club, because there is no wasting of time, if we'll see, right? So therefore it is very important for us to see, because time is very precious. All our Mahajans, all our great acharyas like Chanakya Pandit also mentioned this in his Niti Shastra, right? Like wasting a fraction of time means we're wasting like uh, millions and millions. It is, we cannot value time, one fraction of time, second, right? So every second is precious for us. That means 1 second past means we cannot get it back. So therefore it should be used properly. And when we will use it properly with the association of the devotees, it is wonderful. It will lead to success in our life. Okay. So therefore, it is very important to see how we are using our time. In fact, Sir teaches us many things. When we will associate with him, you can see how he teaches everything to the students, like his sons and daughters. Everything he teaches him, and he feeds nice prasadam in his home, mm, very lovingly, right? With like a father, and Mataji like a mother. So, so little bit we'll discuss from his explanation about the definition of God. So, what is in fact, who is God? In fact, who will, like, nowadays we can see many people, they claim themselves God, because sometimes people say There is no difference between me and God. Uh, and also, many times we see like the conceptions are very different. In India, particularly, we have many conceptions of God, various conceptions of God. Like sometimes we consider uh, a human being as God. What to speak of demigods? A human being also we consider sometimes God. Like I can give an example in our area where I belong to. I belong to Odisha from uh, Kendrapada district. So there was a person and people were worshipping him like a god. And finally he was in fact caught in a scandal. So therefore, and now he is in jail. So if you are claiming you are a god, then why you are in the jail? Why you are suffering? God cannot suffer. That is a big question. And God cannot have gray hair like us. Like you can see, my beard is gray color now because I'm getting older. So this is because this body is material and it is changing. So therefore, it will growing old gradually, right? This body is growing old. Finally, we have to leave this body. But if you are God, then the body of God can never change. It is always beautiful. Always it will remain beautiful. All the time. Forever. It cannot be changed. No? If you are claiming God, you are a God, then how it is possible that you are getting older, you are suffering from cough, fever, cold? How it is possible? It is not possible if you are claiming you are God. And therefore, very beautiful definition Parashar Muni gives very beautiful definition. You can see here this definition of God. So you can see here, just a minute. Yes. So very the definition says, Parashar Muni says, that is quoted in Vishnu Puran. Definition says that Bhagavan is that person who possesses six opulences in full. So what is the meaning of Bhagavan? First we should analyze it. Bhaga means what it is. Bhaga means opulence. Okay. And Ban means possessor, who is possessing this. Then we can say that he is Bhagavan. That means all opulence with him. That like we can see many people have opulences, but it is not full. He is not, if it is full, he is satisfied completely. Because we don't have full opulence, therefore we are not satisfied. We are always hankering for something. We are always hankering. We are not satisfied at all. So this hankering is cause of this, one of the cause, because we are not full. We cannot be Bhagavan, right? So therefore, Bhagavan meaning is Bhaga means opulence, Ban means possessor. Who possesses the full opulences, he is Bhagavan. So we are seeing many people, they have certainly they're beautiful, they're wealthy, they're powerful. They're also knowledgeous because you all are also knowledgeous because you are in IIT Kanpur, BTech, you are doing BTech in IIT Kanpur. You all are knowledgeous. And also many people who have seen all famous, right? But is it that they are satisfied fully? They are not satisfied because it is not full. Because whatever they have possessed, beauty, wealth, powers, knowledge, fame, or else renunciation, it is not complete, it is not full. So therefore, we are not satisfied. That means whoever may be having, he is not satisfied. Okay. So therefore, so Parasharaman is giving this definition. He said that Bhagavan is that person, Parasar Muni said that Bhagavan is that person who possesses six opulences in full. Okay. What are these six opulences? In fact, these are all six opulences. That means who is little beautiful, he has some opulence. It is opulence, right? Wealth, it is also one of the opulence. Power or strength, it is also one of the opulence. Knowledge, it is also one of the opulence, because through knowledge we become satisfied. No? Fame is one of the opulence. Renunciation is one of the opulence. And the person who is having all these opulences in full, that means all beauty, all wealth, all power, all knowledge, all renunciation, then he is said Bhagavan. Like sometime also sir quotes, like a person who is claiming Bhagavan, if we'll tell him that you just hold 2 kg or 10 kg of stone for 1 hour, can he hold it for 1 hour for 10 kg of and his, huh? He cannot, right? But Bhagavan can do it. Like if we'll see Krishna, Krishna has hold Govardhan, he hold Govardhan hill, a big mountain, with his left hand in his small finger for 7 days and 7 nights. Right? So therefore, because he is all powerful, he can do this. But we cannot do. Ordinary people cannot do. Even demigods also they cannot do this because they are not fully power. They are not all powerful. Only God is all powerful who can do this. And he is the personality. Krishna is the personality of Godhead, supreme personality of Godhead. So he can do this because he is the supreme authority, supreme God, right? And all beauty, if we'll see beauty, who can be more beautiful than Krishna? Nah? Who can be? Nobody can be compared in the beauty of Krishna. If we'll see Krishna's beauty, he is always youthful. Now he is always youthful, who is never, in fact, never him. Have you seen any picture of Krishna in a gray hair, old person? No? He's always beautiful, youth, just like going towards youth, right? Always beautiful, charming. No? Brahmaji, Lord Brahma describes it in Brahma Samhita very nicely. Benam Kwanantam Aravinda Dalayataksam Barhavatamsam Ashitam Bunda Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Visheshashu. So this is what Krishna's beauty is. He's always playing with his flute, and what he is doing with his uh, beautiful form, with a peacock feather on his head, his body's composure is like a cloud, like a fresh cloud. And he is so beautiful, even Kandarpa Koti, even millions of Kandarpas, the beauty of millions of Kandarpas are not comparable with the beauty of Krishna. So beautiful. These beauties we are seeing, like movie stars and all these beauties, their beauty is actually very temporary, and sometimes through makeup they make this beauty, through putting some chemicals on their face and their body. So this is temporary, or we can say false beauty. Falsely they are showing their beauty. And temporarily, it is all temporary, because whom I are considering today beautiful, after 10 years, everything gone, right? The skin becomes wrinkled, comes into on the skin, and everything goes. So, what is the beauty in the material platform? How can we say that he is very beautiful? We can say very beautiful, but he is not all beautiful, or she is not all beautiful. Only Krishna is all beautiful, right? Only Krishna is all beautiful. And if coming to the second point, all wealth. Already we are talking, we are discussing, you are in the discussions from the beginning, right? So whatever we are seeing in this whole manifestation, it is all belong to Krishna. It is all manifested from Krishna, in fact, right? So you can see, I can say that for a few days, suppose I am possessing a building, my house, let us say, uh, a small house, and I am telling this is mine, but after I leave this body, where is my house? Where is my wealth? Right? But the person who can claim these things, this wealth, forever it belongs to him. Actually, if we'll see in this world, anything we say today, it is mine, this is my wealth. No? Will it remain my wealth forever? It cannot be, right? But the wealth of Krishna, because everything is coming from Krishna, a manifestation of energy of Krishna. So therefore, he is everything belongs to Krishna, and he is the all wealthy personality. He is the all wealthy personality, right? So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna claims this, and also many scriptures this gives this definition, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, everything. So therefore, he is the all wealth person. We are not all wealthy. We have little wealth, but it is temporary, right? Little wealth we have, and it is all temporary, means for 50 years, for 40 years, it will remain with us. We can enjoy materially. Then we have to live. Forcefully we have to live. Even we don't want to live, but forcefully we will be dragged from this body, right? So then, how can we say this is my wealth, this is my wealth? But Krishna can claim it is my wealth, right? Krishna claims this, in fact, in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddhava samannitana. He says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Whatever you are saying, mere se sab manifest hua hai, na? Matta sarvam pravartate. Everything is emanating from me, Krishna is telling. So he is all wealthy personality. And if we'll see the power and strength, already I gave example. Krishna is all powerful, and nobody can be compared with him, right? From the very beginning, when he was 6 months or 10 days old, uh, he killed a big demoness, Putana. Putana was very big. His Putanas, if we'll see his height and length, his width, his height is like, it is 18 kilometer, his height, her height, sorry. Putana's height was around 18 kilometers. She was so, mm, uh, she was uh, very powerful demoness. And Krishna was at that time only 10 days. Because Krishna has no age, in fact, because he is Anadi, but he came here, and he was just, in his Leela, he was 10 years, 10 days old. And he killed Putana. Many demons he killed like this in his childhood pastime. And also he lifted Govardhan Hill, very wonderful pastimes, and he have demonstrated, he has in fact shown that he is the all-powerful personality. And then coming to the knowledge, in fact, all knowledge, in fact, coming from Krishna, right? And nobody is comparable with knowledge in Krishna, because also Krishna told this in Bhagavad Gita already, right? We have whatever knowledge, little bit, we become proud, but actually this is also temporarily we are achieving on the material platform, whatever, like we are learning knowledge, right? As from the childhood, from ABCD to whatever till now, we learned a lot of, doing a lot of effort, right? But Krishna is all knowledgeable person, right? Whatever is knowledge coming to us, everything is coming from him. Now he says, Matta smrutir jnanam apohanam cha. From him only everything is coming. And Krishna told this in Bhagavad Gita. He tells this that from him only comes all knowledge, remembrance, forgetfulness, everything, right? And then all fame, if we'll see, he is the all famous personality. Krishna is the all famous personality. In fact, nobody is compared to Krishna's fame, right? We can see many personality on the material platform. There are many personalities. They're famous. Somebody even is a great industrialist. Somebody is a powerful, like president of United States. They're all famous, but they are not fame like Krishna. Krishna is famous all over the universe. What universe we are saying? We cannot even uh, speculate the universal structure or universe. Very difficult. Is the whole cosmic manifestation by Krishna, but he is famous in all over the cosmic manifestation because he is the supreme personality of Godhead, right? So that is what he's all famous. And if we'll see all renunciation, he is also a great renunciate, right? If we'll see his pastimes, Krishna's pastime, he's all renunciate. Very easily he can renunciate anything. Like so, but for us it will be difficult, very difficult for anybody else in this material platform. But he, some people have developed, we can gradually develop this renunciation, but we cannot have the all renunciation capability as like Lord Krishna has, because he is the source of everything, right? Okay, so this is Bhagavan, and the goal of Bhagavad Gita is to know him and get connected to him through prescribed yoga system, in particular Bhakti Yoga. So these six opulences who is possessing in full, in complete, without any without any uh, slight reduction or slight whatever. Uh, so he is Bhagavan. So he is full, complete in all opulence, all six opulences. He is Bhagavan. And if we want to know who is Bhagavan, then only through Bhagavad Gita we can understand him, we can know him. We get connected with him through the prescribed yoga system, that is Bhakti Yoga. That is gradually, when you'll come to Bhakti Vedanta Club, our sir will teach you, and there are many devotees also, they will teach you the lessons of Bhagavad Gita, and also you will be connected to Krishna through this Bhakti Yoga process. Okay, so the goal of Bhagavad Gita is to know Krishna, because many times we misinterpret Bhagavad Gita. There are many editions of Bhagavad Gita you'll find in market, which in fact misdirect people, and they have mentioned the objective of Bhagavad Gita is very different. Uh, Through their more own mental speculation, they have mentioned all these things. But actually, the goal of Bhagavad Gita is to know the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is God. And in fact, every time, if we'll see Bhagavad Gita, every time we'll find Bhagavan Uvacha, that means Krishna is telling, right? That is through Bhagavad Gita. There are many teachings are there. You will learn gradually through this Learn Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Learn Gita, Live Gita series also. Okay, so thank you very much for your kind attention. Already it is uh, 7:30. So
Yes,
thank you.
thank you very much for taking your precious time to enlighten us in this topic. So very nicely you highlighted this point, that importance of time. And personally, when we came to IIT Patna, then we could see that spiritual ambience there. Like many activities are going in IIT Patna group, and also like all the students and faculties, they're able to manage their healthy academic life also. So it is very inspiring to all of us. And so we like, and another point you stressed is like importance of God, because it is very important. Otherwise, we may get cheated with by these God minds. Sir, so like we please give us more such opportunities to hear from you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jibnes Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you very much. So should I leave, Prabhu, or anything else?
Yeah. So I think we have crossed the time limit. So if anyone would like to ask some questions, then they can ask. Otherwise, we can end session here.
Okay.
So we can wait for 1 more minute for question if anyone has or he wants to discuss or share something.
So before anyone asks, like I wanted to ask, can you please share some light on like how you balance your spiritual activities and also healthy academic life? Can you give some tips on that?
You are already with sir, right? So therefore, no problem, I think. So actually, we should take care of this. Time is very important. So we should do spiritual activity in the morning. Early morning, we should get up and do our chanting, and then other activities, whatever the devotional activities, Srimad Bhagavatam, everything. Then we should proceed to our work, to our office, or to. So you are in which place now, Jivnes Prabhu?
IIT Kanpur.
At Kanpur. Okay, so then you are with sir. Don't problem. No problem then. What is the problem? Then no issue. So this is how we need to do, and also Ranjan Prabhu is here, who is guiding us, who is also helping all of us in doing different programs many times. Like Saturday, Sunday is full of busy schedule for us. Sunday also we are doing outside program, then sometime temple program we are managing all these things, and Saturday the house program there in the Ranjan Prabhu's house, and this is going on regularly. And some Sunday we have to go out for like to the villages for sankirtan and feeding prasadam to people.
Yeah, we continuously get
Yeah.
these updates from Vaikunta. So like we think that
Yes.
how these people are able to manage so many things. So that is why I asked this question.
Okay. That is why Sundays we generally go out and do it. And other working days we are here, in offices and work. This is what going on. Okay, bro.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Bansal Prabhu, we can stop here.